Hey, I'm standing on top of the coolest clubhouse in Westport, Connecticut. We got 20-foot wide micro LED system, golf simulators, darts, everything you could possibly want in a man cave, all connected together with Theory Audio by Lifetronic Systems. You gotta come check this place out, man. Come on inside.
Welcome to the clubhouse of Westport.
Thank you. This is like a much higher quality. This is not top golf level, right? Like
No, it's not.
Man.
This is meant for the upscale clientele that's actually, comes to visit this place. So this is basically like an entertainment venue that's open to the public. Anybody can come here and have some fun, have some amazing food and drink.
Yeah.
The idea is actually not to have any membership. Anybody can come and participate on weekly basis, have fun on the weekend with the kids. You basically book this online, so you can book an indoor golf online, or they also have karaoke rooms, they have dart rooms, so you can pre-book it, or you can come here and talk to the front desk lady and just have some fun.
Dart rooms,
yes.
Golf clubs room, karaoke. Man, I'm excited to see it. Where do we get started?
Absolutely, let's go here. That's my favorite in this room. It's a big video wall that's 22 feet wide.
Oh man, look at this thing. Wow, this is imposing. This is pretty impressive. I'm standing, how far back are we right now? This is
probably a good 40 feet, right?
Yeah, and that's big enough to see everything that's going on. And not to mention, like, we got a ton of light coming in here. There's huge windows on this side.
We don't even have shades on this side at all, because the wall is so bright with the side of the games going with the shades.
Right.
This is actually running at 50% right now, so...
This is at 50%?
That's only 50%. And I decided to do it this way because when people sit and eat dinner right here at those tables, the wall is so bright, I had to dim it down.
Right.
You can even notice how much less glare is on the wall.
Right.
Versus the TVs. Right?
Yeah.
This is so much better when you look on this picture.
Nice.
And we always get compliments even from people sitting in the booths all the way down there. They can always see the game. Even if we split it in multiple screens, everybody can see it and be happy. So we have a Control4 system here that's controlled from this iPad, and of course multiple iPhones in the building. And the way we have it, we can actually have two screens with two different games at the same time. So on the left side you have one channel, on the right side you have another channel.
So Control4, so you've got Control4 integrated into our processor.
Yes.
And so now that's controlling the presets and what different layouts you've got.
We basically recall your presets from your MX2000 processor for the video wall.
Nice.
And I created multiple presets for different satellite boxes, but I can also have some drink special for happy hour on Friday.
So the bar manager can come over, they can run some specials, they can put those promos up, and that's all controlled in the presets that you have.
That's exactly right.
Nice.
If it's a March Madness, we throw 8 screens and we have 8 cable boxes playing 8 different games.
Amazing.
That's no problem.
Amazing.
But for everyday use, they actually throw some special happy hour things, and it just works very well for them. Imagine that this is actually a rental for a corporate event. That the idea is, it's a clubhouse of Westport. I mean, any amazing company that's local here or out of New York City that's really close by, they can rent this space for Christmas parties.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's perfect with the podium here.
Absolutely.
So corporate gigs, that's another stream of revenue, right? For a bar and nightclub is you come in and you can bring in, a corporation, a business, whoever local, they come in, they rent it out. Then they've got this giant display over here. So while they're enjoying their food, you can...
There's wireless microphones. They can actually grab the microphones, and the entire space is gonna play your sound.
Wow!
So you can do corporate events. What the owners of the clubhouse did is actually employee trainings. So I had them speaking over the microphone with amazing display of different slideshows, and they were doing employee trainings on the first day. It's fully recessed with cooling on the top. We have 6 Slim 6 fans, just blowing the hot air outside from behind the wall. Anytime the wall is on, the fans kick in. When the wall goes off, the fans go off.
Obviously. That's great. You're really taking care of the customer. This is our COB technology, right? So it's got a phosphor coating. It's more durable rather than the exposed. We're really not doing SMD anymore. And especially in a situation like this where you're going to have people who, kind of get rowdy in situations like this. We saw some
open champagne
before, right?
Yeah.
But having this sort of durable panel is really good.
So I want to just show you one last thing. when actually I have this in Control 4 system that's running on schedule.
Yeah.
At 6 in the morning, we have the logo on for the clubhouse. So the wall actually becomes a big advertising billboard.
Look at that.
And the entire thing is just shows the logo. People driving by on the busiest street in town.
Right. Yeah.
Can actually see it through those big, beautiful windows.
I didn't even think about that. This is it's a mobile advertisement, right? So you've got this busy street out here, all these windows.
Yes.
When you have that thing cranked on at nighttime, like you can see it.
Yeah, it's my favorite feature in this space for sure.
Yeah, totally. So, all right, now I'm looking around, like I see lighting. How are you doing sound in here?
So sound is actually, if you see, we have Soundtube speakers all the way on the top.
Oh, okay. So
they're squeezed in between the baffle system in the ceiling. It's a Mite from Soundtube, and it's a very special speaker because the bottom part is a speaker, the top part is a subwoofer. So when you crank up the sound here, you can throw like a DJ party.
It sounds amazing.
It sounds amazing. It sounds very loud. We have theory audio in most of the spaces in the clubhouse.
Okay.
This is the version that actually goes in the ceiling. And it's also an amazing sound. But you can definitely appreciate it when it's full of people and it's very noisy and there is music in the back and it sounds amazing. It sounds
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, this is a fantastic space. I know we're just getting started, so where do we go next?
I will show you the karaoke rooms maybe. So this is a custom, completely customized karaoke room with very serious acoustic treatment in the walls, between the door ceilings. Everything is completely cut off from the rest of the space.
Yeah.
And you have wireless microphones that you can use with a program that's called Singa.
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like Spotify for karaoke or like Netflix for movies.
Right.
Those guys actually have true recordings of every artist that update daily. And basically you sign up, you pay them on a monthly basis for the commercial use. You can use an iPod on the wall and feel free to actually add your name, choose a song and start singing.
Oh, that's awesome. How is it that you're containing the sound in a room like this? Or even keeping the sound out?
Yeah, we have double sheetrock everywhere and very serious insulation inside the walls. And if you see the hallway we're walking around, it's also fully isolated. So the moment you go outside of the walkway and you sit in the dining room, you don't even hear the karaoke room and the big party right next to it. The karaoke rooms have their own equipment rack.
Okay.
Actually, the karaoke rooms and the video wall have their own equipment rack because it's so close to this part of the building.
Yeah.
We decided to completely detach it and have it separate.
Okay.
From the rest of the big brain for the entire house, for the entire clubhouse. Let me show you.
Here we go.
There you go.
Nice.
So this is a small rack. Of course, it's a commercial space. So we had to make 2 sliding shelves for them. So this says karaoke 2. When you slide it out, you have a little mixer. You can adjust the master volume, you can adjust the microphones and the music. Yeah.
So you've got that in here. I see your Control 4 here.
Yes, this is the brain.
I see our processor down there.
It's the MX2000 with 8 sources and 8 outputs. This is what we have from you guys for the cards. So we can do up to 8 sources and up to 8 different screens at the same time.
Yep.
This works amazingly well. I haven't had a single issue with Control 4. You push the button, it always works like a rock star.
I love it, man. That's great. Is this for our video wall?
Yes, this is actually recommended by you guys. It's 4 circuits of 20 amps.
Yeah.
Because we have 4 separate circuits for the wall, just to have some headroom. And every single one of them is protected. So I'm not really worrying about this wall getting hit by any surges or lighting or anything like this.
This is fantastic. Thanks for showing this to me.
Absolutely.
So we've got 1 rack in here. We saw the karaoke room and the main room.
Let's keep going.
What else do we got?
There was more. I will show you some golf. So we have 3 fairly small.
Look at this. This is
golf
sweet.
simulators.
Oh man, this is so casual and comfortable. This is perfect.
Absolutely. So you have a little sofa,
Yeah.
You'll be surprised. There's a lot of teenage kids actually coming here and they rent this space just to practice.
I could see that.
It's Northeast, it's Connecticut. You cannot really play golf all year round.
Especially if it's a little chilly outside, right? Or if
100%.
it's wet or whatever. You can come in here and bring your clubs in and whack a few balls. Yeah.
They order some food, they put it on the bar in the back, sit down here and play some golf. I've seen 6, 7, 8 kids sometimes practicing.
I love it.
So this is actually built by Full Swing. And it's a golf simulator, but it's also a multi-sport simulator. So you can have, from golf to soccer, football, basketball, but you can also do zombie dodgeball, all kinds of fun party games.
Nice.
So it's not only for golf. And those guys actually build it. They support it remotely. Of course, there was a monthly charge for that. The good thing is actually they give you software updates, they maintain it, they solve all the problems. They built all of them. We just facilitated them, you know, helped with all the little things and connections, and it works very well. I want to show you also those Theory speakers, the in-ceiling speakers. We put them in the enclosure and they become a pendant.
So these are the same type that you have in the bar area, Theory, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them over here. I think we have 6, yeah.
So and basically what it does is got the same flavor of the sound throughout the entire space. Even though they are pendants, it's the same sound, the same quality everywhere. This
you got everything in here. Like, can I move? When can I move in?
This is built by Darcy. It's a company from Europe, out of UK actually.
Yeah.
And supposedly this is one of the 2 systems in America as of today. We got it from them, and it's a darkroom system with a PC behind the TV. And basically this is a smart board. So every time you throw a dart, it shows exactly where it lands.
Wow.
Through a series of cameras that are inside the board.
I see them, yeah.
It gives all kinds of accurate measurements, and through augmented reality, it shows everything on the top. So every time you land the dart, it shows you what's out there.
This is like smart dart. This is, you know, this is a darts to a whole nother level, man.
Yes, and everything is controlled by the
right here
Galaxy tablets. They're mounted to this millwork right here.
Yeah.
And you basically rent it for an hour, and then you choose everything you want, your avatars, your name, and you just play the game by yourself.
So I'm Dart Simpson right now.
I'm Mr. Dartsy.
Nice. There's a lot of personality baked in here, which seems like a lot of fun. And I'm kind of gathering that as I'm walking around. Mm-hmm. I want to take a minute and just appreciate the carpentry and, you know, the attention to detail in here. Around the video wall that we were looking at, you know, with the wooden slats. Everywhere I look, it looks like things are just done really well. And I can't really find flaws, which is kind of something for a restaurant. You know, even in a lot of restaurants, you know, you can, if you look close enough, like you'll see things here and there, but this is really nice work in here. They did a great job.
So Westport is a town with really upscale clientele, right?
Yeah.
They like the quality. So the bar food is an elevated bar food, as they call it, right? It's just, you know, it's better than you would get in a regular sports bar.
Right.
You know, all of the space is golf simulator. It's not a typical when you walk in and you just play golf. This is actually an upscale place when you can rent this entire space for your birthday party, for example. I've seen them block this off, and there was like 50 people having an amazing birthday party. Even for a kid, right? Somebody's throwing darts, somebody's playing golf, somebody's watching a game at the third bay, everybody's having amazing food and drinks. Let me show you even more.
Okay, there's more.
There's more. Yes.
It never ends. Look at this. Wow.
So we call them bays 4 and bay 5, and
these are the upgraded bays.
That's the upgraded one.
So, all right, I'm noticing just instantly, I don't know why, I'm noticing we've got sports playing over here.
So this is actually a direct TV feed.
Okay.
If you can actually rent this to watch a Super Bowl game with your friends. Or, you know, it also has an Apple TV. So
the sound is coming from that direction for the TV as well.
So those two are actually slightly different. They have a full surround sound.
Oh.
With the subwoofers and everything. So you can do a private movie screenings with really amazing sound.
No way.
Super Bowl game, or you can throw something from your iPhone.
So this is like an upgraded sort of suite for the golf sim. It's really not just a golf sim. You've got sort of a home theater setup going on over here.
I would call it a home theater, absolutely.
Yeah, amazing.
We also have a rooftop.
Okay.
There's a rooftop restaurant that's opening actually this week.
Wow.
I think we can definitely take a look.
Okay.
Come in.
Oh, this is a great space out here, man.
And this is the rooftop. That's the rooftop of the clubhouse.
It just keeps going and going.
Yeah, it's never ending.
You could really fill this place with a lot of people.
Absolutely. So this is a rooftop that's opening actually tomorrow.
Okay.
It's still a work in progress.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we have a big ribbon cutting. But basically we have TVs behind the bar.
Yeah.
We have music all around for people who are dining and enjoying the food. We have a couple of fire pits. We have a little putting green.
Oh man, this would not be a bad way to just kick it and hang out, you know,
not at all.
Coming up here.
And it's actually, the beach is not too far away. So we are hoping that people after the beach, they will come here with the family and just chill, have some food and
recover.
and recover. Samsung Terrace with full
sound. Right on. And you've got the soundbar integrated underneath it.
This one is with the soundbar, yeah. We wanted to have a separate sound. The other TVs have actually sound coming from Theory. This one has a separate sound for those people who play here, who have fun here.
So this is mounted up on a angled mount. So
yeah, it's an articulating mount, so you can change the direction. Those actually people obviously dining there, and if somebody wants to game, we can actually change the direction of the TVs and even give them the audio through 3 speakers.
I can imagine during the summer here in Connecticut, like just perfect weather, coming out here, enjoying the sun. It's got to be great up here, man.
It's gonna be amazing.
So tell us about Lifetronic Systems and where we can find you and what it is that you guys do.
So Lifetronic Systems is actually based in Westport, Connecticut, right here, a couple of miles towards the beach. We mainly do residential. This is something that doesn't happen every day for us. However, it was an amazing challenge, and we were happy to do any commercial high-end work. And we are traveling all over the country as well. So you can hire us, and we will go anywhere you want.
It's amazing, man. Well, just seeing the attention to detail, and not only that, but looking at the way that you knew that the customer was going to use the space, like it tells me everything I need to know that you're the right partner for Just Video Walls. So, man, we're looking forward to just going upwards and onwards and seeing what you come up with next.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
It was the best.
Yep.
Thank you.
We've got a 20-foot wide micro LED wall. We've got darts. We've got golf.